if you finally want to go from skinny to aesthetic and feel proud of yourself, I will give you the number one thing you could ever do in the entire world. It will change everything for you, more than you could ever believe. It's something you might have never thought of before. It might blow your mind, you might think it's woo-woo, but it's the most real thing you could ever do for yourself. And that is your self-image and your belief system. How you view yourself. Do you view yourself as a video gaming loser? Or do you view yourself as a hard-working winner? Because trust me, how you see the world, what you believe to be true, how you view yourself will dictate everything on how your life turns out to be. Everything. Trust me. You will never make it in anything in life until you do this. Just trust me on this one, okay? And this is something that every one of you watching can do. It might be a bit uncomfortable because you have to actually face some of your limiting beliefs and to change beliefs that don't serve you. I want you to listen to this. Don't click off yet. It is a lot more than you could probably ever begin to imagine. And only when you're aware of these thoughts can you change them. And only when you're aware of these thoughts can you see how much they're actually destroying you. You might think you don't have any limiting beliefs. I'm telling you now, you do. You fucking do. I would go as far as to say that we all have over 1 million limiting beliefs that we don't even fucking recognize, okay? Realize that every action you have ever taken on this planet Earth is because of your belief system. For example, if I didn't believe that I could reach out to you on YouTube, I would have never made this video, right? But since I believe that I can, my actions here reflect my belief. If I fundamentally believed that I couldn't get jacked, then I would not put in the effort to go to the gym and work out hard and work out when I didn't feel like it. If I fundamentally believed that I could not get jacked. But since I truly believe that I can get extremely jacked and look extremely aesthetic, I push hard in the gym. I actually go to the gym because I fundamentally believe it. Therefore, my actions reflect the fact that I believe that I can get jacked. And since I believe it's possible, my actions will reflect that. So all your beliefs, everything you believe to be true, has come from sensory experiences or mental experiences. So your beliefs are formed by what people around you tell you. Your friends, your family, media, everybody, right? You form what you believe to be true. And that is more so sensory experiences. I'll talk more about mental experiences later on. And it will blow your mind, trust me. Everything you believe to be true is not an objective truth. It is your truth. It's what you perceive to be true. But it's not the actual truth. Most of it is probably very, very misleading. I've known about this for very long. But it's not up until recently where I've realized how many fucking limiting beliefs that I actually have. And they go under the radar. Trust me, they do not get noticed until you fucking start to notice them. Until you actually sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and you start to become aware of your thoughts. You start to write down what you don't think you can do, what you think is impossible, what you think about yourself, what you believe to be true. That's when you truly realize how many fucking limiting beliefs you have. Because you have a lot more than you could ever begin to realize, my friend. I can promise you, if you are not where you want to be in life right now, you have so many limiting beliefs. And you might not believe you actually have any. Oh, I don't have any limiting beliefs, bro. You stubborn motherfucker. Okay, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you a very simple question. Are you living your dream life? Number one. Your absolute dream life. Do you have the top 10 out of 10 girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever you're into? Do you live in your dream house with total freedom in your life? You love your life. Do you have more money than you know what to do with? Well, if you said no to those, motherfucker, you have limiting beliefs because your actions reflect your belief and your actions have led you to where you are today. So shut the fuck up saying you don't have limiting beliefs. You absolutely do, motherfucker. Now, obviously, reaching those goals has factors such as discipline, work ethic, and everything, and every one of those things, of course. But again, if you truly believed you were a hardworking, disciplined guy or girl, but again, if you truly believed that you were a hardworking motherfucker, then your actions would reflect that. Therefore, your actions would have led you to where you want to be in life. What's so interesting and so cool is that we all have a brain that always looks for proof of what we believe. We all have confirmation bias. I'm sorry, if you don't think we have one, I don't know what to tell you. We all have a confirmation bias, where we will look for what we believe to be true. And we will always look for things that confirm what we already believe to be true. So if you believe that everybody is, for example, cheating on their partner, you will always look for proof that that is true. You'll actively search for it, subconsciously. You don't realize you're doing this, but you will actively search for it and look for proof that yes, this is how it is. And when you see it, when there's proof coming your way, or proof, your confirmation bias, getting confirmed, you're like, see, I told you everyone's cheating on their partner. But what you didn't realize is that it's just confirmation bias. You just looked for proof to what you believed to be true. And this is so fucking mind-blowing. Listen to this, okay? If you believe for certain you are not worthy of a relationship, that your relationships will fail. They will fail. You fundamentally believe that. And you fundamentally believe you are not enough for somebody. Just an example. As I've said, your actions will reflect that belief. If you fundamentally believe you are not worth being with a partner, you are not worthy of a relationship or whatever it is, right? You will actively look for proof subconsciously that that is true. Think about that. You will act in a way where you subconsciously fuck up your own relationship because your actions reflect the belief that you're not worthy of a relationship. Subconsciously, you will destroy the relationship because of your beliefs, and you just fucking manifested your own relationship failing because of your belief. Subconsciously, your brain was trying to look for proof that you are not worthy of a relationship. Subconsciously, you don't realize you're doing this, by the way. But this is how our brain works. And when the relationship eventually fails, your belief system gets even more stronger now. Because now you have even more proof that yes, you are not worthy of relationship. See, my relationship failed. Therefore, Therefore, the fact that I thought I wasn't worthy of a relationship is even more reinforced. It's even more stronger now. And now you believe it even more than you did before. Think about how fucked up this is. And that will continue to go on, and the beliefs you have will get even stronger and stronger and stronger, and you will always look for proof that what you believe to be true is true. This can ruin your fucking life if you don't become aware of it. And I just gave an example of the relationship, but this goes for anything. We all have confirmation bias, and that can be for the positive and the negative. Here's an action step I want you to take. Write down a bunch of limiting beliefs. I'm talking 25 limiting beliefs about a certain thing. Maybe you have a limiting belief about that you cannot gain any weight. You can't get jacked. You just have that belief. You can't get jacked. You are not one of those people who can get jacked. You fundamentally believe that. Therefore, your actions will reflect that, and you will never get jacked. Write down 25 to 30 limiting beliefs about that certain subject, right? For example, I'm too young to get an aesthetic body. I'm too undisciplined to get an aesthetic body. Those are limiting beliefs that you might believe. And that's just a few examples. Now, what I want you to do is you wrote those 25 to 30 limiting beliefs. And that's a lot. Your brain will get stuck at like 10 and you don't know what to write anymore. Just sit there in silence and your brain will come up with more and more limiting beliefs, and you just write them down. Now, what I want you to do is you take those 25 limiting beliefs, and what you do then is you write the complete opposite of those. So instead of, I could never get an aesthetic body because I'm not disciplined, you just write, I can get an aesthetic body because I am disciplined. It might feel like you're lying to yourself. Doesn't matter. So write the complete opposite of the limiting beliefs that you wrote and look at those new beliefs every day. Open the notepad and look at those new beliefs and say them to yourself. Come up with some examples in the past, just some tiny examples that you've done it in the past, so you believe it even stronger, that you are that person. Even if that's to a very small degree. Maybe, I could never become jacked because I'm not disciplined. Just think of a moment where you were disciplined. Like one day, maybe a year ago or something, you went to the gym once, right? You didn't feel like you still did it, right? And you can convince yourself, oh yeah, I've actually done it. I am that guy. I can. And try to visualize it as vividly as possible. And so you can feel the emotions attached to that, like, belief that you are disciplined. Because your brain has to feel it with emotions, okay? Affirmations, saying something to yourself 100 times, doesn't really work unless there's emotion attached to it. There must be emotions attached to it, and you must feel something from it. If not, just saying words to yourself is not going to do jack shit. It's not going to do anything, alright? So, feel it somehow. if there's emotions attached to the visualization, your brain cannot tell the difference between real and fake. It cannot tell the difference between real world and imagination. Think about it when you dream. Think about how fucking real it feels. Think about how fucking real it feels when you're dreaming. But nothing's happening in the real world. It's just your brain. It's just thoughts. It's just hallucination. That's it. Or when people are in psychosis, they see a lot of things that aren't there, but it looks extremely real because your brain's making it up. It's just imagination. It's just hallucination. It's not real, right? Your brain doesn't know the difference. And also, you just think of like a hot chick or whatever, and you get an erection, right? Like, nothing fucking touched you. Nothing in real life ever happened. Just your thoughts. And your body reacted physically to it. Why? Because your body and brain doesn't understand the difference between real and fake. If that doesn't prove it to you, I don't know what will. If you want more free value and content that actually helps you, then hit that subscribe button because it's a win-win for both of us. And also, if you want me to help you personally with building your aesthetic body with your mindset, where you get my aesthetic body course, my mindset course, accountability every day, workout plans, motivation every day, delicious recipes, and finally get your dream body, then click the first link in the description to skyrocket your progress. I won't accept too many people, so join before it's too late. Peace.